Once again, it is my pleasure to welcome you to C.F.B. Food and Grocery Limited.
We welcome you to C.F.B. Foods and Groceries Limited.
This is one company that is encouraging everyone to go into farming. As farmers, we eat the best. My name is Christian Onigwe. In the series of videos I've been sharing with you, we've been talking about how we can reduce cost of producing catfish by 50%. In the last video, we shared with you how we can use tilapia to feed your catfish. So if you have not watched that, please do well to watch that video on how we can use the fingerlings and the juveniles of tilapia to feed your catfish. Today we are introducing another method of feeding your catfish, thereby reducing the cost of production. One of the factors contributing to high cost of catfish production is the protein content of the feed. The protein accounts for between 18 to 30% of the energy requirement of your catfish feed. Today, we are introducing to you an alternative to using raw fish to feed your catfish. We are talking about introduction or the use of maggots to feed your catfish. Somehow some people get irritated when they hear maggot. Yes, we're going to show you how we can use maggots to reduce the cost of feeding your catfish. Maggot accounts for a reduction in the cost of feeding your catfish. There are different ways you can use maggot. You can build a maggot factory whereby after processing the maggot, you dry it and then blend it into the feed. But the method we're about to share with you now is the direct method, whereby the maggot is fed direct to the catfish. You're going to see how the catfish enjoy this precious meal provided by maggots. Just watch as we take you to the point of illustration. The video you're about to watch may not be pleasant to the sight. So if you are eating, you may shut down the video temporarily until at a better time when you are relaxed, you can watch this video. It may not be appealing, it may not provide you with an appealing sight. That is why you can see I'm now putting on hand glove and I've put on something to protect myself partly. We're going to see it right away to be able to appreciate how maggot can be used to reduce the cost of feeding our catfish. So please let us watch. Over here, we are seeing two baskets suspended over the pond. Inside this pond, we have catfish. I'm going to unveil the basket and you see the content of this basket. Please, the sight may be gory, may not be palatable. So please watch and see what maggot can do for our catfish. So you can see our maggot massively produced. Massively. Under the basket, you can see what is happening. The catfish is already enjoying themselves, feeding on the maggot that has been produced. You can see what is happening here.
It is worthy of note that these baskets are not just placed over the ponds indiscriminately. You can predetermine your production capacity for your maggots. Take for instance, the basket you are seeing here has a production capacity of 2 kg per day. So if you have 4 such baskets over the pond, that will give you a daily production of 8 kg per day. Work that out. Per month, you are having about 224 kg of maggots per month. This is amazing. This is amazing that every one of us can key into with the hope of reducing the cost of protein requirement for our catfish.
We have just seen the basket. What does the basket really look like? This is the basket. So you can see that the basket has opening below. So when you deposit the material that forms the maggot here, as the maggot develop to a particular size, they fall out from these holes below, making them available to the fish. This is one simple way you can produce a maggot and directly use it to feed your catfish inside the earthen pond. Interestingly, our goal in this project is to reduce the cost of feeding our catfish by 50%. We have talked about how to use tilapia. Now we have introduced you to the use of maggots. Are there other options available to us? Yes. This is why you have to subscribe to this channel. You also have to share and like this channel so that you will not miss out on any of the videos that will expose you on how you can reduce the cost of feeding your catfish. But for now, it is a pleasure having you here.